Peter here from FHM. At FHM we've had our fair share of awesome cars, fast cars, luxurious cars, expensive cars, and the entire gamut in between. But there are those rare occasions when you climb into a car and it just blows you away, and this is one of those occasions. We are in a very fortunate and privileged position to drive a new Audi R8 V10. Let's have a look at the engine. As you can see, it is absolutely beautiful and completely visible through this shield up top. This is a 5.2 litre engine. It's a 10-cylinder. It's pushing out 386 kilowatts and 530 newton meters of torque. Now, to put that in perspective, the previous incarnation, the V8, was pushing out 309 kilowatts and 430 newton meters. So it is a vast improvement. The engine is almost identical to the racing version and will propel the car from 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. In the R8 V8, that time was 4.6 seconds. Keeping the R8 in contact with the road is ensured by means of this rear spoiler. It pops up at about 100 km an hour, and as you can see, just underneath it is the rear diffuser. Taking a look inside the car, it's quite clear that they have put a hell of a lot of time and effort into making the Audi R8 V10 something incredible. The build quality is fantastic. It's got high quality materials. It's just been so well put together. Everything's seamlessly done. There's a shot of the Bang & Olufsen sound system speaker. The attention to detail is fantastic. The seats are brilliant. So much so that you feel very comfortable driving this car. It's a sports car, but you could easily go down to Durban or Cape Town in this car and not feel stressed out and be quite relaxed when you get there. You can see there's suede detailing on the roof. It's just a thing of beauty. We're inside the R8 V10 at the moment, and here's a view of the instrument cluster. You can see the pedal shift selector over here, and here's the Audi multimedia interface. You can see you've got settings for radio, CD or SD slot, telephone, sat nav, etc. Touch a button and you have access to the DVD player. And just below that you can see the sequential R-tronic gearbox, which is optional, and amazingly it has shifting times of less than 1/10 of a second. What we did find though, especially under high acceleration, was that the gear changes were very jarring. They were anything but smooth, and you feel like your teeth are going to come out at any moment, which is a letdown in terms of a sports car that you're paying 2 million rand for. You do expect that the gear changes would be a lot smoother, and I mean, it's possible in lesser cars, and the fact that Audi haven't managed to get it right is quite sad. We found that we could work around this by using the pedal shifting. And over here you can see there's the sports setting, and it's especially prevalent when you have the sports setting on. It does tend to knock you around a little bit. We've driven fast and expensive cars before, but the power of the Audi R8 V10 is such that at 8 o'clock in the morning we had neighbors knocking on our door, begging for the opportunity to get in the car and, if not have a spin, then at least just to sit in it and say that they've been in the car. For the time that we've had it, which it's been 2 days so far, it's literally been a case of taking people for a spin one after the other. It's absolutely incredible. The kind of emotion that this car stirs in people is unbelievable. wherever you drive, people are looking, people are talking about it, they're rolling down their windows, begging you to rev the motor. It's just insanity. So the Audi looks great and it performs brilliantly, but how does it sound? Well, take a listen to this.